This is my $100 Subaru WRX, and this is going to be my first ever series on not only rebuilding a car, but going over a little bit about it in the process. So let me get into it. I got it on a trade actually for something that I had about $100 into, and the plan is we're going to be completely overhauling it, getting it road ready, and following along on a series. The story behind it is the guy hit a deer, the front end got pushed in, and he didn't want it no more. So we're going to be rebuilding it. It's an auto, and cleaning it up and trying to get it ready. As you can see, it's got a little bit of rust around the wheels, but mainly underneath the car, there's not much rust at all. And it came with a whole bunch of parts, so we are going to be trying to rebuild it. So let's get started. For safety. Let's see. Looks like here, got a Nike box. Yo, look at this. Got a screen in it with a backup camera. That'll be pretty cool to mount in, wire in, if it works. Crash bar, pretty sure. It's nice. Parts of that air intake that were missing in the engine bay. Should be able to put this back together. That's nice. Let me set that up. More parts to that. More parts to that. Take that up. Over here. This is the new core support. Able to just weld it in. Look at that. Lay this out here. What else is over here? This is the front bumper. It's cracked, but hopefully I can plastic repair it. Crack this corner right here. But hopefully I can just push those back together just like that and seal it. Besides, when I go to paint it anyways, I should be able to repair it. Looks good. And honestly, there's not too much else here besides a little bit of junk. Let's see, we do have a spare, and yeah, looks good to me. It's pretty exciting. So trunk's mainly empty now. We got the bash bar and everything, so stay tuned. We'll get some of that rebuild started. Look at that, all clear. There's the new core support we're gonna be welding in. Here's the front bumper, the bash bar, and yeah. So let's start by getting this battery off. I'm hoping that we might be able to save this battery. I'm gonna try and put it on a trickle charger, see if we can save it. But just a little tip for you guys: whenever you disconnect batteries, you want to go your negative, then your positive, then your positive and your negative. That way you discharge the system before you go to put anything, or before you go disconnect the battery. That way you don't short anything out. I heard that from somebody once. So just like that, we have the battery removed. Now we can go run that to the trickle charger. So now that the battery is all out, I wanted to look around a little bit down here. Probably going to be pulling these fenders off as well to get a look more at the damage where he hit the deer. And I'll also remove the headlights real quick. So these are supposed to be held in by more bolts than they actually are, but the previous owner put 110mm, I think, holding in this headlight. So we'll take that out, see what happens. If it wants to come out without snapping, which would be nice. because it's all bent. And, oh, yeah, that was it. Oh, the poor headlight. Well, there's one headlight out. So, take that one out and get the other one out. Now this one looks like it's actually held in, but there's only one bolt in it, so my hopes are low. This bolt is rusty. You probably should put WD-40 on these. Probably should put WD-40 on these, but just like that, that bolt snapped. And headlights out. Beautiful. So, hold on, let me show you guys. When you go to take out the headlight, there's a little prong back here. You just push it down and it slides right out like that. And there's our other headlight. Boom. There's our two headlights. So yeah, now let's get these fenders off. So this fender is held in by one bolt here, and we'll grab the light so you guys can see, and one bolt down there. So when you go to get that bolt down there, you have to open this door up. Typically there'd be more bolts. You see how there's more holes, but because the guy didn't install it right, we can just come down here, put our 10mm in, just like this, and take this fender out. And it'll just slide out just like that. That bolt can stay in here, come up here, and we've got all this off. And this should just slide up and out. And boom. That's one side off. We can just set this down here. Now we get a good look at this side. So we can see right here where you hit the deer and how it's all pushed in. However, looks like everything for the most part is straight. The frame is surprisingly not really rusty. For Northeast standards, this is actually pretty mild. Looks like it's a little bent, but I'll probably be able to pull that out. Over here, let's see, it's bent in right there. However, we're gonna do the same thing with the other side and get that other fender off and see what it looks like. Right here, bolt. Oh, I'm surprised I pulled that. Take this one off. And this one just slides. If I can get it. Okay. Door. Okay, here. Just loose. Slide this fender out, up, and away. Just like that. And now we have the front end of our Impreza off. Now we can take a look at the frame. You may or may not be able to tell, the frame here is bent in at the front. So what we're gonna have to do, or what I'm gonna plan to do, is I'm gonna take the new front shell and we're gonna have an episode of not only taking off the radiator and everything, but cutting this there and there, and then figuring out how to re-weld the new one on. So stay tuned for that. Probably some rust treatment as well, and getting this motor running healthier. We're gonna see if we can get that battery and get this to start nice and all good and everything. So yeah, stay tuned.